You can't control your brain. You want to quit fapping, you want to quit eating junk food, but your mind has too much power over you. If your mind has too much power over what you want, you're finished. If you can't control your mind, you can't control your life. You meditate. All of a sudden, the thoughts that you get in your mind are now exponentially lower because you've regulated the dopamine. When you do meditation, a lot of people can't sit down for 10 minutes. Why? Their dopamine is through the roof. It's all over the place. They just want the instant gratification, the instant dopamine. So when you sit down for 10 minutes, you're regulating your dopamine systems. You're regulating your mind. You're pretty much just going from up and down to a flow state like this. When you're going up and down like this, you can't control your brain. When you're going like this, flow like the waves, then you have more control over it because your brain is a lot more controllable. If your brain is going up and down like this, you can't control it. You can't manage it. It's unmanageable. Like this. Okay, now I can try and control my brain as best as I can. Because your dopamine systems are now not all over the shop. Your dopamine systems are normal. Your dopamine systems are where they need to be. And your mind is calm because of that. You're not looking for the next dopamine hit. Because the dopamine that you get is through the meditation, is through being calm. I feel the difference a lot. Whenever I don't meditate, my mind is a lot more rampant. Yeah. Today, I meditated for an hour. Mind is so much more calmer, so much more at ease. It puts your stress levels at a very low level. It puts everything at a low level. You speak more clearly. Your voice is more calm. Your stress is lower. Your anxiety is lower. Everything is lower because of your meditation. Because it puts your mind in that flow state. It puts your mind in a place where you're calm. You are cool and you're collected. Do you think if I wouldn't have meditated for an hour, could I speak this clearly and articulately? No. So when you meditate, you're calming your mind and you are channeling your mind to perform at its best. Because the mind can only perform at its best when it's at its most calm, cool, and collected state. If your mind is in a state of disarray, how can it be the most optimal? How can it perform the best when it's in a disarray? It's in a shattered state. It can't. Your mind can only perform at its most optimal when your mind itself is calm. That's why you see, when you start meditating, your work, your craft, or whatever you do is gonna become exponentially more efficient and more productive. You're gonna become more productive because your mind is gonna be more calmer and you're gonna be able to focus on the work. You're going to become more efficient. You're going to use your time more wisely and effectively. You're not going to be scrolling all the time. And you're going to be applying the time that you need on your work, your craft. All these things. There's so many benefits to meditation. You don't realize how important meditation actually is. It's going to improve your physicality, your mentality, your spirituality. It's going to improve every single aspect of your life. Your mental clarity. When you meditate, your mental clarity is in a Zen state. Why? Because you know what you're doing. Your dopamine systems aren't fucked. Your dopamine systems are calm and regulated, which means you have control over everything that you do. Everything that you do, you have all control over. All control. You are the master of your mind, not the other way around. How to actually start meditation? I explained the benefits. Now, starting meditation. A lot of people that can't focus and sit down for 10 minutes. That's fine. Do as long as you can. Just sit down. Just sit down like normal. Put some music on that's calm, that's gonna regulate your mind. And just deep breathe in and deep breathe out. Do that for as long as you can. Set a timer or something for like 5 minutes. You don't have to do what I do like an hour. Okay, you don't have to do an hour. Because if your dopamine systems are fucked, if you're watching porn every single day and eating junk food, you won't be able to meditate for 1 hour. I can guarantee you that. Try 5-10 minutes. Slow and steady wins the race. So you applying those small steps will eventually, it will lead to a bigger result. So your 5 minutes may seem 5 minutes, it's nothing. But those 5 minutes are going to turn into 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Yeah? So do as long as you can, sit down and do as long as you can. If you start to lose focus, that's the point. Okay? That's the point. Now, you sit down and you've had a 5-minute timer. You lose focus. Okay. If you lose focus your attention, you have to focus back on your breathing. Just focus on the breathing. You inhale and you exhale. Your mind is gonna wander, okay? That's the whole point. My mind wanders, yeah? When your mind wanders, you focus back on your breathing, back to the inhale of the nose and exhale of the mouth, or exhale through the nose. Whatever way you do it, whatever way is comfortable for you. You lose focus, focus your attention back on your breathing. That's how you win. You focus your attention back on your breathing. Because when you meditate, you're going to lose focus. You're going to think about things. I sometimes think about things, but if your mind and your dopamine systems are all over the place, you're going to think about even more things. You're going to think about fucking Pornhub. Yeah, 24/7. If your mind is in a disarray state, you're going to think about Pornhub all the time. But you focus your attention back on the breathing. Back on the breathing. You don't give in to these thoughts and you focus your attention back on your breath. Then you're going to see how calm you're going to become. Brother, if this actually helped you out and you're really starting to meditate, don't just go fast like everybody else. Click the subscribe button below. King Shiv, signing. Peace!